Guys, this is Joyce from Enjoy Scrappin' 2. Today we'll be making a card using this Ulta News Peony Bouquet stamp set, and I'll be using only one of the images of the flower, and we'll be creating this realistic looking watercoloring type, and I'll be using this Abandoned Coral Distress inks. I'm going to zoom you in, and we'll be doing a little bit of some watercoloring with it. So I'm stamping the image here. This is obviously a layering stamp set, but I'm not going to be using that layering properties. I'm just going to be using one of the stamp set that you see here. And we're gonna take a small brush, and this is it's not damp, it's slightly damp, and I'm pulling out some of the colors that we laid down using the ink pad. So you don't want a super wet brush, and this one it's slightly damped, and we're pulling just a little bit of the ink out to create our petals. And this is going to give us this realistic look of this flower. So you don't want to bring out all the colors, you just want to bring out a little bit so that it creates a very soft looking petal. So each time you see my brush off of the camera, I'm actually dabbing it onto a paper towel so that I don't have too much ink on my brush. And you can look at the stamp if you like to kind of see how the petals are going, as you can see here. And I want the edges to be super soft, where it like blends out to basically nothing. You can do this with any type of layering stamps. Layering stamps are very popular right now, and you can use one of the image to do this. I tried with the different layering stamp that you saw in the beginning, and you're just pulling out just a little bit of the where the ink is, because if you blend the whole thing out, it won't really look too soft. Can't really explain it, but just try it and see. So as you can see, I'm only touching the tip of where the ink is and pulling it out to practically nothing left. Sorry, it's kind of hard for me to explain, but you can kind of see what I'm doing. So you want to use a small brush that doesn't carry too much water, because otherwise you're going to lose the definition of the flower. This didn't take me long at all. It's very easy. And then now I'm softening up the darker areas, but I'm not pulling it out any more than I already did. So this kind of gives us the illusion of the petals of the flower. You can try with other colors. I think any color will look perfectly fine, and you can see that we made a flower. Now I'm going to be stamping the smaller one to show you. Again, pulling a little bit out, and if I have too much ink on my brush, I wipe it off on a paper towel. So you can kind of look at the flowers of your stamp to see how they're supposed to look. So you want to pull out the color like you're shaping a flower petal. So this creates a really soft look that is absolutely beautiful. Again, I'm blending out the darker areas, not pulling it out, but just making it wet. I'm going to do the leaf as well, and I chose out the color called Lucky Clover, but I think it was a little bit too dark than what I wanted. So if I was to do this again, I would stamp it off onto a scratch paper and use a second generation stamping because this color was very dark. Sorry, I brought it a little bit closer to me so I can see where I'm stamping. So you can see already this ink is very dark. So I'm just wetting the edges of the leaf, and then I'm wiping it off onto a paper towel next to me just to get the pigment off of my brush. So again, I'm pulling it out a little bit, not too much, because we want this leaf to be subtle, just like the flower. And then I'm going to actually dab some off with the paper towel because it was a little bit darker than what I wanted. So you can see that I'm kind of feathering it out. And that's basically the same thing as the flower petals. We're just feathering it out slightly. And the eye will fill in the rest. That's what makes this so subtle. So I'm going to go off camera and finish the rest of the petals. And then I'm going to come back and show you one more time. So this is the way it looks now. And I'm going to stamp one more small flower at the top right there to show you once again. So you can make a whole set of these at a very short time. I did fast forward this 2 times, but the coloring process, this process only took me like 20 minutes. It looks like we spent a lot of time, but it really didn't. Here I'm showing you how you can reshape a petal to kind of make it match what's already laid down. This is a watercolor cardstock. And I really like the way it turned out. I want to try with all the different ink pads. I think it will make a really lovely gift set. I hope you enjoyed this video and try it out for yourself. I really liked it. So again, I'm kind of feathering it out using a small brush with hardly any water on it. Because if you have too much water, you're just going to lose that shape of the petal. And all I have to do is stamp a sentiment. I'm going to stamp one right there. This stamp set, I believe, is from Inka Dinka Doo, and it has a lot of the thank yous, different types of thank yous on it. So I chose out this thing that says gratitude. I like the font. I thought it matched the card really well. So I'm using the VersaFine Onyx black ink to go ahead and stamp that. And then I decide how I want to assemble the card. I wanted to just put it right onto this Nina Solar White 110 pound. And I thought it needed something. So what I did was I had to figure it out first. I come back and I have the edges inked with tumble glass really softly, because I want the flowers to be the focus of the card. So you can see I'm kind of deciding on what I want to do. So as you can see, I inked the edges very slightly with the tumble glass, and I've added score tape, and then I stuck it to my A2 size card base. And this finishes off my card for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this and try it out. It's very easy to do, and you can make a whole card set with it. Thank you guys so much for spending some time with me today. And if you like this video, please give a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you back next time. Thanks so much. Bye.